Hey guys, welcome to the shop. Today's video is for all the woodworkers, framers, and tool gurus out there because I'm going to be unboxing and testing one of the most legendary saws to ever crosscut a 2x4. SKIL's SPT77W-01 worm drive circular saw. The SPT77W-01 is a heavy-duty, professional-grade circular saw that's associated with the slogan, "The saw that built America." Now, besides the fact that that just sounds really cool, there's a lot of truth behind that statement. SKIL's worm drive saws were a favorite among framers during America's housing booms, including legendary carpenter Larry Hahn. The heart of this saw is a 15-amp, die-cast, dual-field aluminum motor that sends power to the blade through a worm gear. This setup provides a substantial amount of torque when compared to its sidewinder cousin. For grip, the saw has two polymer handles which provide a good feel and control over the unit, but that's where the plastic components end. This saw features nearly all metal components, like a smooth operating, retractable blade guard handle, and SKIL's cut-ready depth adjustment system which allows quick changes for different material. Check out the quality of this bevel lock. It's a metal lever on top of a metal dial that points to the correct increment. The rafter hook is another nice feature. It's a metal hook that rotates, locks in place, and is used for hanging the saw and lumber in between use. Now before we fire this thing up, let's make sure the worm gear has enough oil. Yep, looks good right out of the box. Now we'll use the spindle lock and install the blade. You can use whatever blade you prefer, but I'm going to use the one provided with the saw. You know, I've always felt that a tool's cord is a good indicator of its quality, and this heavy-duty cord on the SKIL saw is no different. The first pull of the trigger is smooth, and it gives a good feel for the torque this saw provides. Now let's start the test simple with a crosscut on a 2x4. Just like a hot knife through butter. Let's try a 2x6. Let's change it up and do a compound miter cut across the 2x6. Another nice feature on this saw is how visible the line of cut is. You can easily see the line you're cutting on. Next, we'll try a little ripping. No problem. But what about treated lumber? Composite decking? Not a chance. Now real quick, I want to see how accurate this depth adjustment system is. I have it set for 2x lumber, and if you check the blade, it extends through the board a full length of the tooth. For the final test, I'm going to bury the saw's blade in a stack of 3/4 inch plywood. Plywood contains a lot of resin, which holds the plies together, but it also puts a much greater load on the cutting tool. Now I have the blade fully extended into this stack, so let's see what happens. Again, the power of this saw makes even a cut like this almost effortless. I'm going to be honest, I really like this saw, but there are a few things to be aware of. First, if you have the blade depth set for 2x material or less, the saw won't stand on its own. You could use the rafter hook, but I wouldn't rely on it. If you extend the blade the whole way, you'll be fine. This caught me off guard a few times when I laid the saw near the edge of the bench and it almost fell off. The second item is this saw weighs in at over 14 pounds, but you can also use the weight to your advantage by tilting the board up slightly, letting gravity carry the saw through the cut. And lastly is the price. At the time this video was made, this saw retailed for $179. So before purchasing, I consider the saw's heavy-duty build, the application you're using it for, and the amount you're going to use it. Guys, in my opinion, the SPT77W-01 is an awesome machine, and I've left a link in the description box if you want to check it out for yourself. As always, thanks for stopping by the shop, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Hey, take care, and we'll see you next time.